Whole setup. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, salute. What's good with the Black Goose family, man? Hey, the first live stream of the new year, man. Let me get the. I like that lighting right there, man. First live stream of the new year, man. Salute to the people. What is good with it? We out here, man. Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, man. Salute to this. Um, Hey man, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm excited for it, man. A little bit earlier on a Saturday. It's all good for me. I enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? Had to rush through some things, but we here, you know what I'm saying? So salute to the people. If y'all hop up in here, man, if y'all not part of the Black Goose family, man, hit the subscribe button, join the family, all that good stuff. Hit the like button, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Show some love. You already know. Want to make sure that the sound sounds crispy. Yeah, the sound is crispy. All right, salute. So, man, we here, man. All we doing is we waiting for Ryan Garcia to go ahead and do his walkout. Luke Campbell as well. But man, I'm excited for this, man. We got the young gun up in there, man. The future, the future of the lightweight division up in that joint, man. And the young Ryan G. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya 2.0, his young prodigy, or you could say Canelo 2.0. Canelo's young prodigy now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there because you know Ryan Garcia is up on the Golden Boy, and then you know what I'm saying. You got him training with Canelo now, and supposedly now they talking about they super close. Canelo's talking about he want to start his own promotional company and all that type of stuff. So I don't really know who got control of Ryan Garcia's future more so than Ryan Garcia himself. He's in a good position for himself when it comes to the people he's aligned with and the powers that be. Excuse me, got a little drip action going right there, man. It's cold as hell out here in Memphis, man. But you know what I'm saying? When it comes to Ryan Garcia is a young gun, man. His future is bright. Having a dude like Canelo in your corner, and then having Golden Boy Promotions basically having you in a position where they know that basically that's the biggest draw that they have right now in their camp, especially with them losing Canelo. Man, Garcia's in a position of power, man. There's nothing but money, money, and money bags in his future as well being a very bright star, man. There's no two ways to go about it because in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, and it really shouldn't be opinion, it should be a fact in a sense. If you just look at the atmosphere, if you just look at the foundation, and when it comes to all the young guns, you know what I'm saying, in that division, obviously, Shakir Stevenson, he's in a weight class below, but he's going to be coming up to 135 at some point. He's the youngest out of all of them, so he's still got to get his grown man strength, grown man weight. But with Shakir's situation, top rank, Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying. I think I believe um, he has like a co-promotional deal with Top Rank, where you know what I'm saying he wasn't signed by Bob Arum at the time, betted on himself, made his way up the ranks, and I think now he got a contract with him, however it may be. But he has ties with Top Rank, obviously. Javante Davis has ties with Floyd Mayweather Promotions, Al Heyman, and then David Haney obviously has ties with Eddie Hearn in his own. So you know what I'm saying. Looking at all the young guns and the ties and who they with in the promotional aspect and future. Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, if you look at his structure, his foundation of his promotional team, his management, his company, all that stuff, he has the most lucrative future. Even though right now Devin Haney, in my opinion, is looking like he's probably getting the biggest bag, just based off of what he signed with DAZN and then what he's getting with incentives and things like that. But Ryan Garcia's future is the brightest because he's aligned himself um, with one of the most powerful motherfuckers in boxing, period, which is Canelo right now. Canelo's slowly becoming the next Floyd, so that's a smart move. And then also being in the stable of Golden Boy, where Oscar De La Hoya, his biggest cash cow, his biggest future star out of everyone that Golden Boy has is Ryan Garcia. So he's in a great position right now. Garcia is. All he has to do is win. You know what I'm saying? There's no betting on himself. Like Teofimo Lopez had to bet on himself. You know what I'm saying? Um, Devin Haney, Devin Haney, in a sense, had to bet on himself. He had a lot of options of where to go, but he built himself up to where he had different avenues and different contracts given to him, and he went with the most lucrative one with DAZN. You know what I'm saying? Um, who else? Shakir Stevenson, not necessarily the same boat. Shakir and Javante, they're kind of in the same boat where they had a mentor for a good period of their time. But you know what I'm saying? You got to salute to Ryan Garcia, regardless if he may be in the same boat as like a Shakir Stevenson and Javante Davidson, where they didn't have to bet on themselves. They had someone kind of guiding them through the whole entire way. Either way it goes, You know what I'm saying? Garcia's in a good position. So we waiting on this main event, man. Salute to the people that came up in here, man. If you ain't hit that like button, man, hit that like button. Show some love. We got a little while before everything starts. So you know what I'm saying? We just gonna stay patient for the most part, and just enjoy the good times on Saturday, man. Hopefully y'all been enjoying y'all Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, it's the new year. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was the first day, New Year's. Today's the second day. Hopefully 2021 is treating you a little bit better. 2020, even though we just started, but salute to the people, man. I'm excited for this, man. So the question is here, man, first and foremost is, you know, at least for me, is Ryan Garcia's opponent, because we've seen all the young guns fight, right? This is the last of the young guns that we're going to see fight. And we can compare all of them, contrast all that good stuff with, how well they did, caliber opponent, things like that. But what we do know is the opponent, so we can match up the caliber opponents when it comes to young guns. Gervonta had Leo Santa Cruz, you know what I'm saying, a guy who came up in weight, but was definitely a legit competition, right? And before that, he fought Gamboa, when in my opinion, Gamboa still had a little bit of clout to his name, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously next up, we had Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney, he fought Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he was already beaten by Gervonta. He was coming off that Achilles injury, but still Devin Haney did a number on Gamboa. Gamboa couldn't touch him. Actually, he was more impressive against Gamboa than Gervonta was, in my opinion, but you do have to put into the aspect of the fact that Gamboa did come off of that injury, right? And a lot of people wanted to see Devin Haney do more against him, whatever it may be, but I thought he did a wonderful job. We've seen Shakur Stevenson. He recently fought, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he probably had the lowest level caliber of opponent. And then obviously Teofimo Lopez did a number on Lomachenko, which a lot of people are in agreement that, Teofimo Lopez probably had the hardest opponent out of all of the young guns just because of how highly touted Loma was. Now, obviously, Loma has fought Luke. I thought, in my opinion, the Luke versus Loma fight was a pretty close fight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people disagree with me. Some people thought Loma, basically swept the floor with Luke. He did drop him early in the rounds. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we do have that to compare also. Loma and Luke was a pretty solid fight, and I didn't think in no type of way that Loma wiped the floor with Luke, but some may disagree with me. So with that being said, in my opinion, I think Ryan Garcia actually has a chance to really not only gain a lot more respect, because what it seems like is Ryan Garcia has the least respect out of those other 3-4 young guns that are coming up. For whatever reason, a lot of people think he's the least skilled. He's not as talented. They think he's all hype. Whatever it may be, people don't believe in him as much as they believe in Shakur, Gervonta, Teofimo, or Devin. So this is his chance to really showcase it, because Luke Campbell, in my opinion, is better than all the opponents that we just named other than Loma. I think he's a better I think he's a better test and a much more respectable test than Leo Santa Cruz, even though I think Santa Cruz is a better boxer than Luke. It's just him coming up in weight. I think he really didn't stand any chance against Gervonta. He was just a smaller fighter, period. So, you know what I'm saying? I think Loma was the hardest test. Teofimo fought Loma, beat him. Luke Campbell was the second hardest test, in my opinion. So I think if Ryan Garcia is able to beat Luke Campbell, whether it's impressive, whether it's controversial, whether it's close, he establishes himself as at the top of the food chain for that 135, because you cannot say that Leo Santa Cruz is a tougher test than Luke Campbell at this point, and you can't say Gamboa is a tougher test than Luke Campbell, and then who Shakur fought, obviously nowhere near close. So now, the thing is going to be interesting. Now, if Ryan Garcia really wipes the floor with Luke Campbell like everyone is predicting him to do, then we're talking about Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, being at the top of the food chain. Because if Luke and Loma had a close fight, right? And we're talking about essentially basically Luke being knocked out by Ryan Garcia, and he hasn't been knocked out nowhere other time in his career. He fought Loma. Loma didn't do it. He might have dropped him, but that's it. And Ryan Garcia is able to knock out Luke Campbell, a fresh Luke Campbell. It's not like Luke Campbell's coming off an injury like Gamboa was. It's not like Luke Campbell was coming up in weight. This dude is a solid contender, solid fighter. So if he's able to do that, man, I think we're going to see. Well, I won't say I think we'll see, but I feel like he should start getting a lot more respect. He should start being looked at as the top of that 135 food chain, in my opinion, because like I said, Luke Campbell can easily be looked at as one of the top contenders, or can easily be looked at as as a top tier opponent in comparison to what the other young guns fought against. Like I said, he's number 2 on my list. Loma was number 1. Then it goes Luke Campbell. Then it goes Leo Santa Cruz, and then it goes Gamboa. And then obviously it goes Shakur Stevenson's opponent. in my opinion, when it comes to the level of difficulty of the young guns facing it. So here we go. We got Luke Campbell, man. He's coming out. They're doing his walkout right now. So we're getting really close to the main event. Salute to the people hopping up in here, hopping on out. Go ahead, hit that like button if you haven't, man. It means a lot. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. That means a lot too. But we're having some fun, man. We're just having a little bit of fun. Just waiting for the walkout, man. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, I think. I'm gonna give my prediction soon. If y'all ain't already checked it out, I actually did a video where I released my prediction earlier in the day. I don't think it pleased too many people what I said, but I'm gonna kind of just rehash and reiterate what I said in that video if you want me to be real with you. But I think this is gonna be a great fight. I think this is gonna. Let me say this. I think if you are a boxing fan, if you're a hardcore boxing fan, it's gonna be a great fight for us. If you're not really into boxing like that, you kind of just Ryan Garcia has a lot of social media followers, social media people who fuck with him, younger people who aren't really into boxing. If you're not into boxing like that, I think you're going to be disappointed because if you're coming in thinking he's going to knock Luke Campbell out like everyone else, I think that's going to be a mistake that people are going to have. And then I could easily be proven wrong. This is going to be ended in 2-3 rounds. If that happens, and salute to Ryan Garcia, man. But that's going to be hard to do. But I'm like, salute to the people, though, man. Salute to the people. 2021, man. Like we said, man. We here, man. 2021. What's good with it, Omer, man? Share the link, man. I'm watching it on the Zone right now, but if you do want a link, check out. You can go to crackstreams.io. That's a good one. Check out VIP League, man. Check out Boxing Streams 100. That's a good one. Like VIP Box, that's another one. That's good. I just always suggest to people, if you are going to go on that side of the game, use those type of links. Use Google Chrome as your browser, and put them pop-up blockers and ad blockers. Those are all free. If you have Google Chrome, just go to Google Chrome, go to the little store in the Google Chrome, and those are free add-ons. But in my opinion, the best one out of all of them is crackstreams.io. That's the best one. That's usually HD. That's usually up to date. But I always like to have a backup on hand in case that freezes up. And my backup is usually VIPleague.lc. Even the third one, like I said, Boxing Streams 100. That's a pretty good one, but I tend to have trouble with that one. But yeah, man, salute to the people, no doubt. We almost here, man. We got a little time. Luke Campbell's walking his way out. It's gonna be a good ass fight, man. Good ass fight. If y'all, like I said, if y'all not part of the family, man, hit that subscribe button. Join the Black Goose TV family. It's 2021. It's a new year. We got a lot of new things for the channel popping. This is what we do, though, for the most part. And then hit that like button, man. If they hit the like button, hit that like button, show some love. But we here, man. Hopefully y'all Saturday been good. Mine's been solid. Mine's been solid. I can't have no complaints. You know what I'm saying? Just went to work. I did a quick workout. It wasn't worth being called a workout because I wanted to get back in time for this. So I'm gonna end up doing my workout after this is over. I'm gonna hit abs heavy. You know what I'm saying? But we here now. So salute to the people for that. So Luke Campbell, man, he went ahead, made his way up in the ring. Next up, we got Ryan Garcia coming. That's all we know. All we know. Let me turn that down. I want to make sure that ain't that we will rock you ain't getting up in there, so it can give me no copyright streams. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Here comes Ryan Garcia, man, on his way out, man. I'll tell you this right now. He looks in great shape. Looks in great shape, man. First time I seen Ryan Garcia, and I'm like, okay, he's actually starting to look like a grown man now. That's good, man. Because he's going against a motherfucker with experience. This ain't no easy fight, man. Anybody who's from the States, man, y'all don't know about Luke Campbell. I'm telling you right now, this is not an easy fight. This is not an easy fight in no type of way. I know y'all, if y'all follow like the betting odds and all that good stuff, and making it seem like it's an easy fight. Like Garcia is literally gonna mop the floor with Campbell, man. I'm not sold on it like that. But if it happens, man, especially if we find out that this KO power of Ryan Garcia is real, man, that's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy, man. If he comes in here and mops the floor with Luke Campbell, man, that's gonna be impressive as hell. All right, so they about to go ahead and announce Ryan Garcia, have him start doing his walkout. In case anybody isn't able to see it or is trying to stay updated on what's happening. By the way, I appreciate that extra like, man. Go ahead, throw another one. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done that, because we here, man. We having fun, man. We having a good time. We having a good time, man. I know it just started. Let me get that up. Y'all see the jersey, James. See, I be trying to decide which side I be wanting to join on. Do I be wanting to show the LeBron James side, or do I want to show the Cleveland side? Because technically, I'm a Cleveland fan, but sometimes I be feeling like I'm a LeBron James fan too. You know what I'm saying? So I got to figure out which one I be want to do. But yeah, man. Here comes Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is making his way out. He's doing his walkout, man. He's doing his walkout. I'm telling y'all right now, this is a hell of a start to the year, man. When it comes to boxing, usually we don't have no good boxing fight the whole month of January. Like for real. Usually we gotta wait all the way until about February, March. Usually they have a lot of just throwaway fights in January. January for boxing is usually like movies for boxing. Back when they were coming out in theaters, like January they would release all the films that they think wouldn't do that good in the summer, and they hope for the best. That's how I felt. That's how boxing usually is in January. But at the time when they had to like at the time when you heard Luke Campbell got COVID, it was like, damn, we may never be able to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? And then they had it slated for at first to be on the Canelo card, and they changed it. I'm happy they ended up allowing him to do his own thing and having him be the main event rather than piggybacking him off of Canelo. This is smart, man. You get Golden Boy, you got to make him into who he is. You know what I'm saying, and get him confident in you where he doesn't end up doing the old switcheroo and moving over to Canelo. So that was a smart move, and I like that. They did it for the new year, like I said. And there's no competition, man. Everyone's going to be watching this if you into boxing. So this is a good look for Ryan. I think it's going to do good numbers when it comes to views. Let me talk about this too. They got Ryan coming out on his walkout. Okay, they're doing some pretty eccentric shit. He's coming out on a throne. He's sitting down on a throne. He has the Greek gods are in like the Greek movies where they would have the little thing around their head, basically showing like Caesar, like you the king or you the ruler. That's what they're doing right now with Ryan Garcia. Now my question for this is, we saw Teofimo Lopez walk out. We saw Devin Haney's walk out. We saw Shakir Stevenson's walk out. We saw Javante's walk out. All these are the stars right now, or the future of the 135 division. Minus Shakir, obviously he's a weight class under, but he's going to be the future soon. Like I said, he got to get his grown man weight under him. But Ryan Garcia is the only one coming out like he is already that motherfucker, right? This is the type of walkout presentation you would see for AJ, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, a Canelo, right? And I don't even think we've seen Canelo do this. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm like this at all the young guns. He's the only one coming out like that. That can be seen as extreme confidence. You got to respect it. He believes in himself. Or that could have been off from the promotional company. This would be Oscar De La Hoya. Him saying, "Yo, this and that. This is what you should do." Either way it goes, man. That. This is gonna be a hell of a fight, though, man. That's what I'm planning on. All right, I'm gonna make my prediction. I'm gonna let y'all know when I come back, motherfuckers. Ha! So I'm gonna be right back. Short break. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back in this thing. Ryan Garcia is in the ring. They are going to start doing the announcements. I'll turn this up just a little bit. Just so y'all can hear that and hear the announcements. Maybe y'all can hear it, maybe you can't. But I will be right back. Back up in this thing. Turn this down a little bit. All right, y'all. They just announced Ryan Garcia. And so the fight will begin very soon, man. Salute to the people. Happy Saturday. Happy 2021 again. Hey, man. We're bringing this year positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Grind mode. Doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? So stay positive, man. Keep rolling no matter what. But anyways, here we go. They announced some loop. It's about time, baby. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all in case y'all missed it. Appreciate that extra like, by the way, man. Throw another one if you haven't. Okay, but let's talk about it. My prediction right before this fight starts. I'm gonna make it quick. Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia. Now, I can't go against Ryan Garcia because that's hometown right there. So I'm gonna pick Ryan Garcia no matter what. But I'm gonna be very logical with it. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be a quick knockout like people are saying. I just don't see that happening. What I actually see happening is we're going to have a test. Ryan Garcia is going to be tested the most he's ever been tested. I think it's going to be close. I actually see Luke Campbell winning a lot of the rounds. I think it's going to go all 12 rounds. And I actually think Ryan Garcia is going to win by a controversial split decision. That's my guess. That's my prediction, I should say. Ryan Garcia, controversial split decision. But let's see, though. Let's see, man. Let's see if the younger, hungrier Lion and Ryan Garcia can come out and take out the older, not necessarily weathered Luke Campbell, but he's been around the game for a minute. You feel me? So we here, baby. Round one, we here, man. It started. Let's get it. Ryan Garcia looks fast. He looks fast. Start off the gate. They filling each other out. And Luke Campbell, man, he's fighting long. Fighting long. He doesn't want to be in range of that quick left hook. Because right away, a longer left hook from Garcia landed with the right hand right after. Left hook to the body from Ryan Garcia countered over the top left from Campbell. Remember, we got a southpaw in Campbell right now, so he's gonna be susceptible to that left hook from Garcia. And he's landed, man. I'll give it. Garcia's being aggressive early, and he's touching him. I'm not saying anything's landing aggressive, anything's landing heavy, but he's touching them. He's in range, and that's something good. Another thing is Luke Campbell's usually kind of tall for this division. That's what a lot of people don't talk about. Garcia's tall for this division, so a lot of people are going to be fighting up. I like the aggression though from Garcia. You can definitely tell that Ryan feels very confident. He's not. He doesn't feel like there's any lack of skill when it comes between these two here. He doesn't lack of experience, lack of ring time. You can tell he's very confident. He's standing in the middle. Oh, that looked like a headbutt possibly when he came in with that right hand from Garcia. That stumbled Luke just a little bit, but Garcia looks powerful, man. That's what I want to say. And you can see Garcia. He's beautiful. He did a 1-2, then to the body from Garcia, and then he came right back with the right hand over the top. Aggression, man. Garcia looks good, man. You can see the difference, the subtle differences in his game, the combination punching from Ryan Garcia. One thing about Ryan Garcia before, in my opinion, he got with Canelo Seam and Eddie Reynoso. The thing about him, he was more of a single combination puncher in a sense. 1-2. Combinations wouldn't really, mix it up, maybe put in a 3-punch, 4-punch combination, maybe throw 1-2 weight, come back with another 2-punch. That's what I see him doing right here. I know it's early. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have the stamina. He's going to have that adrenaline running, so he's going to be able to, but I see it a little different. Another left hook over the top landing for Garcia. Campbell, he looks a little bit wide-eyed. He looks calm, but you can tell he's surprised right now. I think he's surprised from the power and the quickness from Garcia. Right hook, left hook from Garcia. They got blocked, or they were on the gloves of Campbell, but a lot of power, man. A lot of power from Garcia. Good left hand to the body from Campbell. You see Campbell's trying to the thing about Campbell's slow experience, you can see he's staying composed, even though he's getting hit with big shots. Good 1-2 counter from Campbell, though, after an aggressive right hand from Garcia. You can tell it landed because Ryan, he went ahead and threw the tongue out. So he's letting them know, hey, it hit me, it didn't hurt me, though. Garcia looks powerful, though. Good left hand to the body from Campbell. That's the end of the first round right there, man. I got to get that to Garcia, man. The aggressiveness of Garcia is what stood out to me. The power, the quickness. Like, it looks bigger out there. It looks stronger out there. Looks quick out there. Everything they said that Garcia was going to have, him being a young gun too, man, all of it, it was there. But one thing I did give Campbell is you can see the experience. He's very calm. He's not letting anything shake him. Now, that could be to his detriment against a young, fast guy like Garcia, because if you're a little bit too calm, you're going to get caught with something you don't expect, But I'm pretty sure Campbell's game plan is right now, he's trying to get through these about first 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? This is a young gun, so he's going to have the aggression. He's going to come out. He's trying to make this into a boxing match. Once it becomes a boxing match, that was like a short right elbow from Campbell. That was interesting. But yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little left hook over the top too from Campbell. Here we go though. We're going into this second round, man. So I had Garcia winning that first round. You can see that right away. Campbell's really trying to force that jab. He's trying, and right now Campbell taking more to the center of the ring this round, trying to push back Garcia a little bit more than what he was doing in that first round. That's a good 1 over the top and then 2 to the body from Campbell. So he's trying to establish a little bit of dominance. Can't get pushed back the whole time from Garcia. Obviously, that first round is over too. So let's see if Garcia is as aggressive he is that first round. He is this round. Good 1-2 from Garcia far with a left hook. Only the 2 somewhat landed though. Good 1 to the body from Garcia. The fight's slowing down just a little bit in this round. Good left hook over the top. Right hand right after. Garcia's aggressive, looking for the shots. They're getting caught on the gloves of Campbell, but Campbell is sitting there and taking the big right hand, double right hand from Garcia, but a left hook after. None looked like it hurt Campbell, but it definitely has Campbell on his back foot now. Not as aggressive as he was in the beginning of the rounds. Not taking, taking the middle of the ring like he was before. 2 to the body landed from Campbell. 2 slightly landed right after from Campbell. Doubled up on it. Good jab to the body from Campbell right there. Left hook missed slightly from Garcia. This is good work, man. This is good work. Good jab from Campbell. Oh! 1-2 from Campbell. Knocked down Garcia. in the second round. That was out of nowhere. Oh, he was on the ground. Garcia's going to have to compose himself. Has he ever been in this position? We got ourselves a fight, people. A knockdown from Luke Campbell. That southpaw action. Campbell is staying cool. They don't call him cool hands for nothing. He's not being aggressive. Another two over the top from Campbell, slightly landing. Oh, Campbell's being a little bit more aggressive, doubling up on the 1-2s with the left hook after. Garcia's composed, though. Flash knockdown, it looks like. Looks like it was a flash knockdown. Garcia looks okay. Now, what Garcia's going to have to stay away from is when he's getting out of the way of that left hand, you got to keep that right hand up. Because Campbell's coming over the top of that low right hand that he's seeing. He's just coming. It's because the right hand is not a straight right hand. A straight left hand from Campbell. It's kind of like a looping left hook coming over the top because he sees that Garcia's keeping that right hand down. So it's a beautiful modification from Luke Cool Hands. Oh, a good 1-2 from Garcia. Left hook coming from Garcia. Nothing really landed, but established his dominance a little bit right there. Good comeback. Cool Hands thought that was the end of the round, but that was the 10 seconds. And then back to the corner. What a second goddamn round. So it was definitely a knockdown, definitely a flash knockdown, though, people. Garcia doesn't look hurt. Doesn't look out of it. He doesn't look shook. He looks fine. So Garcia definitely won the first round, right? Second round, he lost, okay? Let's just be 100 with it. He lost that second round easily, okay? So that's a 10-8 round right there. All right? There's a small adjustment that Garcia has to make. Small adjustment, and you're gonna have to keep that right hand up higher, man. Look at that. He would have jabbed to the body from Campbell, and then he came right over the top with that left hand. But watch how he's throwing it even after that, because yeah, Garcia has a bad habit of, rather than catching that right hand with that. Oh man, yeah, that's a bad technical error right there. But a lot of people say that. A lot of people, they've said that, Garcia keeps that right hand low too much. You see, he's coming out. Here we go. Third round. Garcia's keeping that right hand up higher. See, what Garcia, I'm starting to see a little bit up. What he's having a problem up, he's loading that right hand up too much. So right before he throws that right hand, he's dropping it. If Campbell times that, man, we're going to have another flash knockdown. But 10-8 round from Luke Campbell. Second round, first round, Ryan Garcia won. We're in his third round. Garcia looks okay. Composed. Keep that right hand up for me, though, young fella. What is the link, man? You got to check out crackstreams.io. I'm on the zone, but there's some sites you can check out. Crackstreams.io, VIP League, Boxing Streams 100. One of those, man. Get on that Google Chrome. But we back. Here we go. Garcia's looking. He's looking good, man. He's not scared. He's still coming forward. He got Campbell on the back foot, but that's what Campbell's trying to do is he's trying to catch him mid-throw, because Garcia has a bad habit of he kind of hangs some of his punches out there too. So this is looking aggressive right now. Oh, and there he goes again. He did that. He did same 1-2 from Campbell when it landed again. One down to the body, and he just comes over the top. Even though that right, even though Garcia is he's keeping his hand there at his chin, he's not raising it up to catch it on his glove. No problem, man. Good job from Luke Campbell. Cool Hands is looking cool. By the way, if y'all ain't hit that like button, man, hit the like button, show some love. Y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, man. Third round, hell of a fight, hell of a way to start off the new year. Good left hook to the body from Ryan Garcia. I think Garcia is doing a good job this round right now. He's winning this round. He understands what happened. He's back. Aggression. The 1-2s are coming heavy from Campbell, because Campbell was seeing that the same mistake that we're pointing out here. So that's really what he's looking for. Good aggression from Garcia. Garcia is pushing him back. Oh, good left hand, right hook from Garcia. Good work from Garcia, baby. Good work. Good work. I love the aggression. This is a hell of a fight. We got ourselves a boxing. This is a hell of a fight. Good jab to the body from Cool Hands. Garcia is winning this round, though. His aggression is winning the round. He's landing some big shots. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Campbell's face, it's showing the power from Garcia, because his face is looking weathered. So there's power. Those are landing. Those are going to start. That's going to come in effect over the rounds, over the course of the fight. Oh, good body shots from Garcia. Good work, but I love the return from Campbell. He's not going to allow him to get stuck on those ropes from Garcia. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Good jab to the body from Campbell. Campbell got right out of there right before he got hit with that right hook from Garcia. And that's the rounds, folks. Garcia won it right there. So he tied it back up, even though he lost that second. Even though he lost that second round, because of that knockdown, it was a 10-8 round. He did a good job. It came out, was aggressive that round. I get that round to Garcia. So it's tied up right now. Tied up. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who had doubts about Garcia now, and you know what I'm saying? You know, regardless of how this goes, just remember what my call was. Remember what my prediction was. I said it was going to be a controversial split decision win by Ron Garcia. I still stand by that. But let me say this. What I think is going to be the narrative of this fight, unfortunately, is going to be that knockdown, unless Garcia KOs Luke Campbell into some type of vicious spear. But if that's not the case and it does go 12 rounds like I'm thinking it's going to go, it's going to be a hell of a fight. The narrative is going to be that knockdown, and people are not going to give Garcia the credit he deserves. People are giving, like I said, man, Luke Campbell is a hell of a fighter, man. He is a high-level fighter, man. I think he's a top-tier B+ fighter, man. He gave Lomachenko rounds. But here we go, man. Round 4, Garcia versus Campbell. Hell of a fight. Good 1-2 right there from Garcia. He's going to have to be careful, though. Because what Campbell is doing, man, he's countering off everything. Even when he gets hit, he's coming right back quick. He's trying to catch Garcia while, because he understands sometimes he's slow to bring him back to his face. So when he brings it back, he brings him back low. And so Campbell he's making that, that small risk of being like, all right, as soon as I get hit and I feel that, I'm throwing right back. It can be dangerous too. So that's why, it's beautiful work from Campbell, how he keeps throwing mid, like, because he's catching Garcia on some of his combinations because he sees him loading up. So right when he sees him loading up, he's throwing. It's beautiful work. Good 1-2 to the body from Campbell. Stopping the fight real quick. I don't know why. Oh, to keep it up. Told him to keep it up. I didn't see anything low. But so far this 4th round, I think Campbell's being a little bit more aggressive, which he needs to be. He needs to win a round. So far, I believe he's slightly winning this round right here. And Garcia, I won't say slow down, but he's chilling a little bit. Good too to the hook after from Garcia. Nothing really landed cleanly, but good right hand right there from Garcia. That one landed. Campbell took a step back, but he's right back, taking the middle of the ring. Oh, right there, good right hand from Garcia after the jab. Because I'm like, that's what Garcia's gonna have to catch on. You have to see he's throwing while you're throwing, so you're gonna have to start feinting some. There's really no feints from Garcia. If he feinted a little bit more, he would be able to catch him with something. Go 1-2 to the body from Lou. He's been going to that all night, and it's been landing all night. A couple big shots landing. This is a hell of a fight right here, man. I know I keep saying it, but so right now, I got Campbell winning this 4th round so far. Oh, good. Oh, that was a good left hand from Campbell. He just slightly took himself off the center line and then threw that bad boy right down. And it was while Garcia was getting hit. I'd say this, Garcia I won't say he doesn't like getting hit, but I like the aggression. When he gets hit, he gets aggressive, but he has to be careful because he becomes predictable. Because, after getting hit with that big shot, he came and returned aggressively, but now he's not landing nothing because he's loading up on him. This is good boxing from Cool Hands, man. Cool Hands is really, this round, I would definitely say this right now, Cool Hands look a level above Garcia. Garcia's going to have to switch it up a little bit. He's throwing a little bit of too much of the same thing. He's got to throw more than that right hand. He's got to throw more than that left hook. He's got to throw more than, he got to put it together. So I got that round going to, Cool Hands. So I got Cool Hands up by 1 round right now. Salute to the people. Y'all up in here, man. Salute to y'all, man. Happy Saturday. We got a hell of a fight right here, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Hit that like button, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If y'all ain't subscribed, just have to throw that in there real quick. But so Cool Hands is up by a round. First round with the Garcia. Second round, Cool Hands had that beautiful knockdown. So obviously that's a 10-8 round. Third round, I gave that one to Garcia. And this past round, the fourth round, I gave this one to Campbell. I actually thought Campbell, you know, he somewhat outclassed him in this round. So this is what's going to be interesting when, you know, we're gonna look at this, because it's like I said, Campbell was betting on. I know he didn't expect the early knockdown like that, which was a big advantage of him. So it allowed Garcia kind of get outside of himself. But he expected to get past those 4 rounds. Let's make this a boxing match unless he was a better boxer. I chose Garcia split decision. I said controversial because I don't think they're going to want him to lose. All right, it's going to be hard. The only way Garcia loses a decision, it has to be convincing. But I thought, you know, y'all can go look at my prediction video if y'all don't believe me. I said Campbell was going to, if it becomes a boxing match, Campbell's going to outbox him. Most of the rounds are going to like Campbell won, but somehow they're going to give it to Garcia. Now, this, you know, with that knockdown, I bet no one expected that knockdown. So this is changing the game because we're coming into the 5th round has started. Excuse me, it has. And so far, you know, slowly we're starting to see that Campbell, like it's just slowly but surely happening. You know what I'm saying? Campbell is the better boxer. We're seeing it, right? The way that Garcia changes the momentum of the fight is his aggression. He's gonna have to go into bully mode, right? But what we're gonna find out is, you know, what's his stamina like? His cardio is gonna be 12-round fight. So can he be in bully mode? Has he ever had to be in bully mode when he's sparring? Or has he always kind of been able to be like the cool guy and catch somebody? Because he's gonna have to be in bully mode. Yeah, that was low. That was low. Ron Garcia, 42.97, Campbell, 28 of 90. So that's how they have the stats right now. They have Garcia outlanding Campbell. That's interesting to me. I haven't seen that. So like I said, they're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be hard for Campbell to win this by decision. I am interested to see. Oh, that was a beautiful 1-2 from Campbell. Then he changed directions and he landed a jab right over the top when he changed directions. He's switching it up, guys. He's mixing it up, man. He's adding a little bit of everything. Garcia, oh, beautiful right. Oh, beautiful right hand from Garcia, but a left hand followed from Campbell, once again catching him mid-throw. This is, oh, beautiful. One of the body, then 2 over. You can tell that last left hand frustrated Garcia because Garcia's landing big shots, but in the midst of it, he's getting hit with something. So it's taking away some of his power. I can even see the demeanor of Garcia changing slowly. Garcia's going to have to keep being aggressive. He can't get frustrated. He cannot get frustrated. But Campbell was he's just doing a boxing number on him right now. He's just switching it up. There we go. There we go. There we go. You're going to have to show some aggression, man. You're going to have to play bully ball. That's your only game plan. That's all you got right now because you're not going to outbox Campbell. Right now, though, Campbell's winning this round. Campbell's winning this round. His jab has been magnificent. His left hand has been magnificent. Oh, beautiful left hook. He hurt Campbell. He hurt Campbell. He hurt Campbell. Campbell got too comfortable. So right there, right when I was saying he was winning that round, he just lost that round. What a fucking fight, man. Look, Campbell just asked his corner what he hit me with. He didn't even see that joint. So if there's only a couple more, now let's see how Campbell's going to recover from this. What do you got in you? So he lost that round. He lost that 5th round. So first round, Garcia. Second round, 10-8 round to Campbell. Third round, Garcia. 4th round, Campbell. And then I gave that 5th round to Garcia. So I think it's tied right now. Boom. Got hit with that left hook. How is Campbell going to come back, boy? What's up? Here we go. We got a hell of a fight. Here we go. 6th round. Garcia coming out aggressive, baby. He's going for the kill. Big. Oh, he's going for the kill. Garcia's going for the kill. Garcia's going for the kill, baby. Campbell looks shook. Campbell looks shook. Oh man, this is beautiful work from Garcia, man. He's going for that kill, man. Campbell's just trying to slow it down. Campbell's just trying to slow it down. He's trying to survive. He's trying to slow it down. He got a big bump under that left eye right there, Campbell. I think it's tied right now. I think it's tied. So Garcia came out with he just came out throwing, landing too, landing. That right hand down the middle starting to land. That right hand starting to land from Garcia, excuse me. But Garcia came out, man. He came out this 6th round, looking for the kill. Thought he could drop it. Some of them, a lot of them was landing, man. So aggressive 1st round. Good right hand from Garcia. So Garcia is definitely taking control of this round right now. Possibly the fight. Campbell, a lot of rhythm stepping right now. Looks like he's trying to wake himself up a little bit. Oh, good 1-2 from Garcia. Garcia is just, I like the patience from Garcia. Good double left hand from Campbell. What a goddamn fight, man. Campbell to me, man, he looks like he's slowed down a little bit significantly. He's gonna have to be careful too with that jab to the body, man. Keep throwing that thing slow like that. He's gonna get caught again with that left hook. Oh, that was kind of low right there, that left hand. Good right hand from, good left hand. So the jab is the story tonight from Cool Hands. Right hooks and left hooks from Garcia, uppercut. He's looking, man. Garcia looking for the kill again. Good. Oh, good. Oh, hell of a fight. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying my best to keep y'all updated, but a lot going on, man. A lot going on. Hell of a fight. Campbell has to be more decisive with that jab. You're gonna have to be careful with it. He's gonna have to understand that distance when he's throwing, he's gonna get caught again. Big left hook to the body from Garcia. So I got Garcia winning that round too. So Garcia's coming out strong right now. Garcia's coming out strong. So that was the 6th round. So, you know, if you think about it, I think I got Garcia by a round. Because I'm like, 1st round with the Garcia. 2nd round was 10-8 for Campbell. 3rd round, Garcia. 4th round, Campbell. So that will make Campbell up 1 round. And then 5th round went to Garcia. 6th round went to Garcia. So I got Garcia up by a round right now. So we're going into the 7th round, man. It's a hell of a fight. Seventh round. So I got Garcia going into the 7th round up by 1 round. I don't know. I would I want to see the unofficial scorecards. I want to see how they have it. But like I said, this is turning into it might end up being a controversial decision, or it might be a decision. So, you know, just remember what I said. As of right now, though, I got Garcia up around. So, you know, it may be a solidified win from Garcia if he continues to do what he's doing in boxing the way he is. Because he's definitely showing some beautiful boxing in some rounds, and some rounds he's not. So we're in the 7th round right now. Nothing significant yet. Good jab from okay, so the unofficial scorecard, they have Ryan Garcia up 3 rounds. Interesting. They only had Luke Campbell winning the round that he knocked Garcia down. Okay. That's interesting to me. I definitely didn't see it like that. I see it as a very much closer fight. But, you know, I may be wrong. Anybody, you know, in the chat who's watching the fight, I would love to hear, you know, how y'all got a score in the fight. So they have somebody else. They have it a little closer. They have Garcia 1 round like I do. Okay. So Gareth A. Davies. I don't know who that is, but that's how I have it. I have Garcia 1 round. Oh, good right hook from Campbell. So Garcia came out this round still being aggressive. So far, I like it. The aggression is what's giving him, so far the last two rounds, and so far this round, slowly he's edging it out. Campbell's fighting a little bit too cautious for me, but part of it, obviously, he's respecting the power of Garcia. Good body shots from Campbell. Oh, good left hook to the liver. Oh, and he dropped Campbell with the left hook to the liver. He dropped Campbell with that one. Is it over? He can't get up. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. What? That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful work right there. That's beautiful work right there. That's a hell of a fight. That's a hell of a fight right there. That's a hell of a fight. First time Luke Campbell's ever been stopped. You got it. Hey, man. Let's just be 100, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. It's like who? See, but what do you think the narrative of the fight's going to be? Him being knocked down, or him coming back from the knockdown, or him essentially dominating Luke Campbell? Which of the three is going to be picked? Because in my opinion, this is the most impressive win. Out of all the young guns that fought, this is the most impressive win. Just because of how it went, the way it went, plus the caliber of the opponent. Hell of a fight. That's dope. There you go. You've seen it, man. Looks like, moving over to Canelo's camp, working with Canelo's camp, it paid off, man. That body shot was vicious. That body shot was vicious. I wonder who we gonna call out. That body shot was vicious, boy. He couldn't even get up. That body shot, boy. Hey, man. After this, man, what's gonna be the narrative of the fight? I think the narrative of the fight is that, in my opinion, it should be that Garcia top of the 135 division. I'm like, as of now, I think it's Teofimo Lopez and Garcia and Tank. Those are that's the top of the food chain right now. That's hella disrespectful to Devin Haney though. Because actually, I don't think anyone touches Devin Haney. I don't know, man. It's hard really to look at it. Because I'm like, Devin Haney washes Luke Campbell, right? But I don't think he stops him. I think he just wins a 12-round, unanimous decision. What do you think Gervonta does to Luke Campbell? Gervonta probably walks through Luke. Probably. Teofimo versus Luke. Teofimo probably, it's interesting, man. It's interesting because like no one expected him to stop Campbell like that, right? But it was a dog fight. It was a dog fight, right? I think I respect Campbell. You know what I'm saying? He gave Lomachenko a hell of a fight. With Garcia's power, with his height, I don't know, man. I think he's a hard fight for a lot of these 135. It's interesting, man. It's like thinking about the matchups and trying to match it up and really trying to figure out, like, okay, who's better than who, this and that. It's tough because how different the styles is. But like if you want to base it just off of opponent, the win. Garcia is definitely at the top. But I want to see who he calls out, man. Who's gonna call out? What's next? I don't think he should call out Javante, nothing like that. I think they need to let Garcia enjoy this win. And I think they need to slowly keep bringing him up. I don't think nothing. I don't think not yet. Because if Cool Hands knocked you down, Javante gonna catch you. From all the elite fighters, that's what's gonna be the narrative, right? When you see the motherfuckers talking shit, Devin Haney and all that, they're gonna be like, bro, you got knocked down by Cool Hands, right? As us, as boxing spectators, as fans of the sport, I think the narrative should be the fact that he, what I'm saying, stopped a Luke Campbell that's never been stopped before. And you have to respect it in the fashion that he did. He got knocked down and he composed himself. Like I said, it didn't even look like it was a knockdown where he was hurt or anything like that. It was a flash knockdown. By the way, if y'all up in here, man, y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Join the family. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. But this is a hell of a fight right here. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the post fight post fight interview. I want to hear. I want to hear what he says because supposedly the rumor is he's going to call out Tank. I don't think he should do that. If I was Garcia, shit, call out Leo Santa Cruz, man. You think Leo would take that? That knockdown was nasty though. When that happened, I won't lie, bro. I thought, I don't know, man. At first, the way he fell like it was a nasty knockdown. But how he got up, I was like, okay, it was a flash knockdown. That shows Garcia's in tremendous shape. That's why that's what was impressive to me was that I felt like he was getting stronger as the rounds went, even with the burst of power that he would present. I thought that was impressive. His motor, his motor is very impressive. Probably the biggest motor in my opinion out of all the 135ers. Let's see. Let's get that post fight. Let's get that post fight interview, man. I want to see what he got to say. Good fight for Saturday, though, man. Good way to start the year off. Now, I won't lie. I think I am more of a fan of these earlier boxing events than them later joints. So the total punch is 94 to 293 from Ryan Garcia, 74 to 331 for Luke, 32% to 22%. Great work from Garcia. Like I said, at that point, I had him up around. I had him winning that round also. Campbell, you could tell the power punches were starting to hurt Campbell, man. That shows the power from Garcia. Here we go. Here's the post-fight interview. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit.
They wanted to call me a social media father. They wanted to call me a lot of names. Your teachers may call you things. Your parents may even.
All right, so you gotta respect it. Calling out all the haters, all the motherfuckers was proving him wrong. He looked like he got a concussion. I won't lie to you though. But I'm gonna wait for the call out. All right. Yeah, you definitely got dropped, man. It was nasty.
Control, and then you get hit with that one big punch. And as you told Luke after the fight,
I respect it. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the question. Then we up out of here. I'm just waiting for the question, man. I want to see if he is indeed good. That was a nasty knockdown right there. Might have been Luke's probably gonna go back and he's gonna look at this and he's probably gonna hate the fact that he didn't push the pedal on that right there. He was a little bit cool hands in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he would have pushed the pace a little bit more. He could have been a different outcome in the later rounds.
I was a little dizzy. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. I mean, what's the worst thing that you do? That's come at me out this month. Really excited about this fight. Of getting the ring and proving yourself on this level. You came out there, you were the aggressor.
All right, man. Come on now. Just ask the goddamn question we all waiting for. Like, I understand. Great fight. But all I want to hear, man, is who is next?
I'm a man of my word. Let's go, Tank. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. You're right.
Oh, he called him out. There it was.
With or without it, you have become a shot caller in this division. You've got the popularity. These fans here tonight, everyone that follows you on social media. And don't forget, I see you guys. And I like it. I want to fight him too. No, that's going to fight everybody. That's the code. That's the question. You fought one time in 2020, first fight in 2021. What do you want to do next? Man, I really want to be a man of my word. I want to fight Tank. I know people are, worried about that one, but I'm ready for it. This fight, I fought an Olympic gold medalist. Pound for pound. At the time, Lomachenko couldn't stop him. The Nars couldn't hurt. I mean, he dropped him, but couldn't finish him. I showed today that I'm special, and I want to thank God. I almost forgot. Oh my God.
All right. You got respect him, man. He did it. Yeah, that body shot. Yeah, I see that comment. I see that comment from Hayes Gaming. Yeah, that body shot was disgusting. So he did it. He said he's a man is worried, called out Tank. Let me say this though, real quick. So the narrative of this fight definitely should be the fact, in my opinion, between the fighters, you know what I'm saying? When Devin Haney's talking shit, when Tank, Tank's probably gonna tweet and be like, man, you got knocked down by cool hands. Think what I'm gonna do to you, blah, blah, blah. Um, that's what they're gonna be on. What we should see is that was a hell of a fight. And he proved a lot of the doubters wrong, and he showed that he is at the top of that 135 division. Devin Haney over there, what is he saying?
Who do you guys want? Who do you guys want? Which one? We want Tank. We want Tank. You hear this? Let's go.
Look, Haney, he's like, okay.
Last question. What did you say to Canelo after that win?
Okay. Hey, I like it, man. I like the showmanship too, man, from Garcia. You gotta give it to him, man. Like I said, I think this definitely puts him, in my opinion, that was the most impressive win out of all the 135ers, other than Teofimo, just because no one expected Loma to lose, and everyone, basically Loma was the next coming to God to a lot of people. To me, it wasn't that big of a surprise, but just for the stance of how people felt about Loma, obviously, you got to give him 1B. But 1A to me is this right here. One, because of the way he did it, the caliber of the opponent, because I honestly think the caliber opponent was better than any other young gunners fought, Shakir, Devin, or Javante. I would say Leo's better than Campbell, but Leo's a smaller fighter. Campbell's a natural 135, a big 135. So you got to give him that. And then the fact that he was able to stop him and no one else stopped him in the fashion that he did, he was able to come back from a knockdown. That's great work right there. And you got to respect it. And on top of that, not only he's the only one out of all of them after the fight, you know what I'm saying? He talked this shit. Look, you could tell they actually cool. That's funny. But after the fight, He talked this shit. He the only one out of all the young guns who talked this shit. He called out, you know what I'm saying? He said he want the tank fight. No one else of all the 135s really put their name in each other's mouth after the fight, though. You've seen it on social media and stuff like that, but you know, Tank versus Garcia, man, that would be a crazy fight, but I don't think Garcia ready for it just yet. Tank, Tank a dog, but you know what I'm saying. Tank will be there for that left hook because he's a smaller fighter. He's gonna be on the inside. That'd be a hell of a fight, man. So look, they put who is next for Ryan Garcia? They put up Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Vasil Lomachenko, or Javante Davis. I don't think Devin Haney. I don't think it's going to be against Devin Haney or Teofimo. I think Devin Haney's still on his path right now. Teofimo versus Vasil Lomachenko's 2 is most likely going to happen. Loma has too much power for it not to. Well, Teofimo versus Vasil 2 is going to happen. I think Devin Haney's still kind of on his path. We need to see Devin Haney. I know he beat Gamboa, but we need to see one more from him. And I think the same versus Ryan Garcia. I think we need to see one more from him. Because I don't see Tank versus Ryan happening because I just don't see that happening, man. I just don't see it. I think Ryan Garcia's team, Oscar De La Hoya, is ready to make it, but I don't think Floyd Mayweather and his team's ready to make it. I don't think they want to make that fight. Not because they're scared or anything like that. It's that Tank's been on an interesting path, in my opinion, and how Floyd chose. Because, you know, Tank had a chance to fight Farmer way back when, it didn't happen. Like, we're just now really seeing, like, if you want to look at how everyone's being brought up, you know, Javante's really came across, he's being brought up the slowest because, you know, his first real test, a lot of people would have said was Gamboa. And then, you know, you can say Santa Cruz was a big test for him, but he, you know what I'm saying? He was a smaller fighter. Like, that has to be put into effect. So are we overhyping Javante? That's a question. I don't think so. I'm just throwing it out there. We look at how he's being brought along. Like, do you really think? Like, I'm just waiting for Floyd with Javante to make the fight we want to see with Javante. Because Javante, we believe who he is. We believe he's a beast. But it's like, man, put him in there with someone to really showcase it. Fuck the highlights. Because I'm like, you gotta respect the fact that they took a chance, Oscar De La Hoya's team, with this fight versus Campbell. You gotta respect Devin, you know what I'm saying, to the extent, you know. In Devin Haney's defense, I think the Gamboa fight was like a late minute put together. Because remember, for a long time, we didn't know who Devin Haney was going to fight. But I think Devin Haney does need to prove himself. I think Ryan Garcia and Teofimo set the bar, bro. They both set the bar. They took the biggest risks out of all the 135ers as of right now, and they set the bar. So it's like, yo, in my opinion, I need to see Javante fight a real 135er, and I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. Let's look, man. That's what I want to look at right now. Let's look at the division real quick. Hell of a fight, though. By the way, you know, if y'all not part of the family, y'all not part of the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. Be part of the family. Hit the like button if y'all haven't hit the like button. We just saw Ryan Garcia win a hell of a fight. Beat Luke Campbell. Came back from a knockdown. So when we're looking at the WBC, Teofimo's obviously got the WBO, WBC, and the IBF, while the WBO's the WBO should be and Devin Haney has a WBCA too. And the WBA, Javante has that, and Teofimo has it. Man, what the? Should be weird, man. That don't even make sense. And they're saying the WBO, Lomachenko still has it. No, what? I don't think that's updated. How does Lomachenko have the WBO? He lost. Unless he didn't put his WBO on the line. But I thought he lost all the belts to Teofimo. Man. But, so we got Fortuna, which I believe Fortuna just fought and he won, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, we have Linares. Remember they were talking about Linares versus Garcia. That would be a good fight. That would be a good fight next for Garcia, in my opinion, rather than go the Javante route. And then you got obviously Vargas. You got Mendy, Comey's down there. So I'm like, Teofimo versus Loma 2 is going to happen next for Teofimo, in my opinion. Unless they try and get the mandatory Camboso. If they try to get him that fight, which there was some talks that's going to happen, but Loma has way too much power. There's no way they're not going to give him the rematch. So I see that happening. Um, I actually think Ryan Campbell versus Linares makes sense since there was rumors for that to happen before the Campbell fight. Actually, Linares is a lot more dangerous than Campbell, so I get that just because of the power and the speed of Linares. But I think Garcia actually wins that fight, so that'll be a good fight for him next. And then Devin Haney. Devin Haney versus Fortuna was rumored to happen. It didn't. So we may see that happen next year. And then for Javante, I leave Javante, man, kind of ass out. But you know how Floyd Mayweather, man, he does with him. He's gonna find him some type of fucking they're gonna find something for him. And it's probably gonna be a pretty good fight. So Rolando Romero, he's ranked number one by the WBA. That's interesting. No one really talks about him, but he's somewhat of a heavy hitter. Robert Easter is ranked number four by the WE, but Easter hasn't fought in who knows how long. Lee Selby is ranked seventh, but I don't see that happening for nobody. So that's interesting too. I didn't realize that Romero was so goddamn. I knew he had a belt, but I didn't realize he was ranked number one by the WBA. In the WBA gold, Yvonne Mendy, obviously. So interesting, man. 135 is interesting, and it's interesting too when it comes to the young guns in the 135. No one talks about Rolando, um, but supposedly him and Ryan Garcia has some, they have some past beef between each other. Him and David Haney, they've been talking shit too. You know, and you look at the super featherweight. Shakir already talked about he wants to get all the belts at 130 before moving up. So we can't really even talk about Shakir yet. But who knows? Maybe we might see Romero versus Devin Haney next. That'd be a good fight. I would like to see that. 'Cause that's another young gun coming up. And then Easter, I didn't realize Easter was ranked so high, but I don't think Easter will be able to contend with any of those guys. So he probably should stay away from them. Kind of keep collecting the check on the lower tier side of the game. But yeah, man. So hell of a fight, man. I enjoyed it. It was good times, good times. It was a lot better than I actually expected. I didn't expect it to be a dog fight like that. It ended up being a dog fight. So that was a good fight. Great win from Ryan Garcia, man. He has a hell of a future ahead of him. Salute to the people. I've been on here just about long enough. How long have I been up on this joint? Yeah, hour 13. All right, that ain't been that long, but still, been long enough. Appreciate everybody up in here, man. Appreciate the likes. Before I hop off, like I said before, man, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, join the channel. We go live for all the fights, man, all the boxing fights, man, some UFC fights, depending on what it is. The next major boxing fight, what is it? Let's find out real quick because I don't even know off the top of my head. Like I know Conor versus Dustin's happening on the 15th or some shit. So I'm for sure gonna go live for that. But I don't think nothing's happening next weekend. Let's see. Yeah, so nothing's not gonna be happening until January 23rd. Then that's Leo versus Stephen Fulton. Probably won't go live for that. Not big fan of that. January 30th though, I'm gonna go live for David Avadesanya versus Josh Kelly for sure. Sergey Kovalev's gonna be fighting that night, and Caleb Plant versus Caleb Truitt. So really, boxing's gonna kind of kick back into play at the end of this year. So that's gonna be good. February is gonna be somewhat slow until at least the end. Because then you're gonna have the Floyd versus Logan Paul. You got Joseph Parker fighting Junior Fa. So that's interesting. So not too many big name fights as of right now that we can look forward to in 2021. If you really think about it like we had, and that's I didn't think about that. We had all these great ass fights, right? In 2021, 2020, because of the pandemic. Does that mean we're gonna end up having a whole bunch of weak ass fights in 2021? That's a possibility because motherfuckers gonna need a rest. Motherfuckers probably gonna be like, man, I just had this hell of a hard fight, or I just fought this opponent. What else do I got to prove? Or let me take this year off the contract. I wonder. I wonder what that means. What does that mean for combat sports? What this year is gonna be like when it comes to fights? Because 2020 was a hell of a year when it came to the names that we saw. This is a great start when I had Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, but when you really look at what's scheduled and what to look forward to for the rest of the year, what some of the lingering rumors are for the fights that are coming up, nothing near what we saw at the tail end of 2020. So that's going to be a kind of a change in course when it comes to boxing too. Unfortunately, he's gonna. I, after that, after being spoiled the way we were spoiled at the end of 2020, I hope it doesn't end up changing into the aspect of we're going to be talking about a lot of these fights. Excuse me. We're going to be talking about a lot of these fights happening again, and rather than actually seeing them. Like I would love for some of those, fights I was talking about to happen, for them to fight each other rather than to go back into the direction where, you fighting dudes we already know you're gonna win, but we're just kind of tuning in to watch just that person fight rather than to actually see a test. But we'll see. Um, just from the aspect looking into the future ball, there's not too much to look forward to for boxing right now, but that could easily change when it comes to slow. Got to give it probably after January. Once the month of January is over, we'll probably start getting the idea of what we're gonna see and how things is gonna go. But we're gonna hope for the best. But y'all make sure y'all follow your boy, man. We're gonna be on some shit. I think I might fuck with the game. I'm gonna start. Like I said, I got some new things coming to the channel and stuff like that too. So what I'm saying, follow the rise of the Black Goose TV. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be doing a lot of different things. So salute to the people, man. Hopefully y'all enjoying your Saturday. Before I get up out of here, I gotta say one more time, man. Hit that like button. Hit the like button right down there. Subscribe to the channel if y'all not subscribed. Salute to the people. Stay blessed. Stay up. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Hey, do something every day, man. Do something every day. I'm about to go do something. I'm about to go work them abs right now. I'm about to get in that good work right now before I do anything else. So make sure y'all do something. You heard me? I'm up out of here. God bless. Positivity. Happy New Year. Because I know, I didn't initially post this. So happy New Year to everyone, man. And this is gonna be a great year. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive. Salute.